How's it going, everybody? Hope you guys have a good day or night, wherever the hell you are in the world. And welcome to the stream.
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me. And it's very much my companion now. Bearing witness to every...
So, last time you guys saw me playing WoW, we had just beaten the Threnodian and encountered a new friend. What was... Abby, right? It was Abby. Kind of interesting, actually. Also, what the heck? Oh, Rover Havoc. Oh, okay. I'll have to train in that later. Anyway, I'm gonna be continuing on with the story quest, guys. So let's just head right over to City Hall. Oh, talk about right on cue, huh? It's like this was all pre-scripted. I'm kidding. Or am I? Oh, Shemby? I assume that's how you say that name. Or is it Shemby? Head to the meeting room. For that, we're gonna be talking to the magistrate or something. Well. Sanwa.
Greetings, Rover. What can I help you with today?
I'm here for Jinshi. I have questions about the Sentinel.
I regret to inform you that Madam Magistrate is not in the City Hall. She has left for Mount Firmament. In fact, we have not heard back from her for days.
So you don't know what she's up to?
Unfortunately, no. Please keep this confidential. The situation in Jinzhou is still unstable after our battle with the Threnodian. We must limit discussion of the Magistrate's whereabouts to a select few.
What's going on?
When we captured Scar, he claimed that the Praxidus had imprisoned our Sentinel. It was around the same time that Madam Magistrate lost track of Sentinel Jue. If our Sentinel is truly in danger, or if someone with malicious intent obtains this information, the potential consequences could be as catastrophic as the previous Threnodian invasion. In order to investigate the Sentinel's whereabouts, Madam Magistrate has left for Mount Firmament, its last recorded location.
Did Jinshi bring anyone with her? Bodyguards? Can you get in touch with them?
Madam Magistrate traveled to Mount Firmament alone. The looming threat of the Threnodian discouraged any additional diversion of human resources. Furthermore, when it comes to the Sentinel, force is not a viable solution.
Jinshi might be in trouble, and I want to help.
Madam Magistrate trusts you. It is beyond my authorization to meddle in your decisions. However, the landscape around Mount Firmament is complex. One must be accompanied by a special wayfinder to navigate safely. That's all I know.
Where can I find this wayfinder, then?
Currently, she's likely at the ferry terminal in Winding Ix's Mire. I'll reach out to her.
Sorry about that, chat. Let's continue.
To learn more about Mount Firmament, you can meet her at the ferry. I lack the same level of understanding of the situation there as she does.
Alright.
I trust Madam Magistrate's decisions. I will do my utmost to handle the public matters on her behalf while she is away. This worry about her safety won't leave me. In her last video message, I could tell she seemed weaker than usual, despite her efforts to maintain composure. Madam Magistrate's situation might not be optimistic. Rover, Mount Firmament is a dangerous place. Please take care. I have sent the coordinates to your terminal. Thank you for your kind help. I pray you will both return safely.
Oh wow, smile from Sanhua, that's rare. She looked good. She looked good with a smile. Abby, are you there?
I'm listening. Hey, did you notice how the mountain has a strangely pleasant smell? It doesn't look edible, though.
Dude, let's eat a mountain! Go get some rest. I can handle it.
Of course you can. When I'm already so cool, you must be pretty amazing, too. And don't worry, if there's any danger coming your way, I'll wake up like clockwork, just like last time. Well, unless there's nothing that can even remotely challenge you. In that case, I probably won't wake up.
Let's head to the ferry. Mount Firmament. Our wayfinders should have plenty information to share.
Isn't that plenty of information to share? I guess you could get away with just plenty of information. To Mount Firmament. Oh, okay. Literally behind the freaking city hall. Well, as I say, Geronimo. Oh, wait a minute. All the way over here, huh?
Leave it to me.
Oh, god dang. No, assassin's against HP and attack, okay. 140 activity points. Oh, I guess you could call me an overachiever. Oop.
Are you trapped here by the rain?
No, I'm waiting for someone. Thank you.
No need for thanks. We're about to embark on a journey together, Rover.
Who are you? Are you the Wayfinder?
I am Chun-Li, your Wayfinder. Don't worry, the rain won't last much longer. Our destination lies just beyond it. Rover, what do you know about Mount Firmament?
It was the place where Jinzhou was founded.
There is a certain folk tale. Have you heard of it? While hiking in the mountains, a woodcutter came upon two people playing Weiqi and became enthralled with their game. Upon his return home, he found a world transformed. Everything was different, as if in a new reality. That mountain was a secret realm where time worked differently. The woodcutter only spent half a day inside, but outside, a century had passed. Mount Firmament is such a place. But unlike this folktale, there is a price to pay for entering and exiting its grounds. If I spend a full day in the mountains, 10 days will be taken off my lifespan upon my leaving, reflecting the actual time that is passed outside. Not to mention, the situation on Mount Firmament right now is probably even more complex than before.
What happened?
The strange time patterns of Mount Firmament are tied to the Sentinel's temporal mandate. Time ebbs and flows at its will. If the Fraxidus really has imprisoned our Sentinel, causing it to lose control of its powers, that could explain the temporal disruptions. Which means Mount Firmament is basically a dead end, with no way out.
And you were heading straight into that dead end.
Lifespan is not the top of my concerns. If you've decided to venture there, I'll join you as your Wayfinder. Jin Shi has stayed on Mount Firmament for too long.
Sanhua said she might be in danger.
She doesn't miss a thing, does she? Before Jinshi left for Mount Firmament, scales began appearing on her body, and her resonance ability was weakening. Those signs pointed to a dire situation for the Sentinel as well. That's why I must lead you there. You might have the key to solving our dilemma.
What do you mean?
You're here because I invited you. Sanhua was instructed to disclose my whereabouts if you ever went to City Hall and asked about Jin Shi.
Why would you tell me? Or rather, how would you know I go to the City Hall?
It's no surprise that you went to City Hall for answers, considering your memory loss and Jin Shi's prolonged absence. I need to tell you the truth, because you've been the top priority, no, the sole concern of our enemy, the Fraxidus. That overseer tried everything to sway you and make you join their side before our battle with the reviving Threnodian. It's a clear sign that your involvement could disrupt their plans, especially at Mount Firmament.
Why do they care so much about me?
Records at the Grand Library tell a tale of someone who dared to enter Mount Firmament after the Sentinel's descent, and they emerged unscathed, as if time had no hold on them. They were also said to have stood alongside the Sentinel. And here before me stands someone who bears an uncanny resemblance to that very individual.
You think that person is me?
Is it you? If not you, who else could it be? It took me some effort to finally reach this conclusion. Rover, the journey ahead is filled with danger at every turn. Once we venture into the mountains, there's no turning back. Are you sure you still want to join me?
I am the key to solving your dilemma. Then why ask?
As your wayfinder, I'll lead you to your destination. What you do after that is entirely up to you. The rain is subsiding, and the sky will soon clear. It's time for us to head out. We're at the base of Mount Firmament, but we won't enter the temporal barrier until we cross the luminous shore. Shall we proceed? The storm is coming. Some people must be itching to pounce.
Okay, what's this do? Enchanters scattered across Mount Firmament and can be collected using basic attack or range attacks. Okay, interesting. Oh, and free chest. Yep, knew it. Too easy.
One with the sounds.
Synchronization. Storm, hear my command.
Be gone.
He's equipped. He's got a sword
One
yet.
with the sounds.
The weapon that he looks like he has right now is a spear.
You will obey. An unexpected
Okay, Havoc is
discovery.
actually pretty cool. I only got to use it in the Threnodian fight, so yeah. Here and now, it actually looks pretty damn badass. Especially like the dark wing. Also, goodies everywhere too.
The bridge has broken.
What's this?
Judging by its design and intricate details, it must be a creation of the court of Savante. This is what they call a chronosorter.
What is that?
It mimics the Sentinel's temporal mandate, able to reverse small-scale events and restore objects to their previous state. My master once told me about the court of Savante and their fearless quest to unravel the mysteries of Mount Firmament, risking all in their pursuit of understanding its strange flow of time. Their dedication bore fruit in the form of fascinating inventions, such as this chronosorter. But it doesn't add up.
What's wrong?
Why hasn't this brilliant invention spread beyond Mount Firmament? This chronosorter was built beyond the temporal barrier, so its creator must have already paid the price for leaving. But even if they died, there are countless other CSC members who could replicate it. How did such advanced technology become lost? Or do these chronosorters stop functioning once they are removed from Mount Firmament?
What should we do now?
This chronosorter, weathered though it may appear, bears no signs of neglect. Someone has tended to it diligently. Let's give it a try.
Use the chronosorter to alter the flow of time in a small area, changing the state of certain items within that space. Move the timeline to the right. To fast forward time and its effective range. Move to the left to rewind time. Okay. Alright, cool. Reminds me of that one dungeon from Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess years back. The Temple of Time, I believe. It was one of the last few dungeons you ever ran into.
Weren't they concerned about losing lifespan?
For those fanatics, nothing mattered more than the truth. To live every moment with overwhelming passion. How many can claim such a tenacious drive and unshakable determination?
Not gonna lie, that already looks so suspicious with the 3 flowers around it. So let me see this place on the map. Oh, dang. I wish you could zoom out on the map a little bit more, because I know there's a lot more to be found down this way. Oh, I can't wait to see what they have in store for us, though. That'll be certainly interesting. Oh my Jew. Oh, light emitter. Stone lift. Yep. Some device activates after being continuously illuminated. Okay. Wrong one.
Remnants of the past.
I honestly guess this one right here would actually just bring it down. Kind of the funny thing about that. Well, I guess it's kind of typical, you know?
Rover, it's the Fraxidus.
Oh great, we got clowns. That'll be fun.
One with the sounds.
Let me be your blade.
Tempest! Synchronization. Speeding up.
Come here, you little coward.
One with the sounds.
How dare you!
Leave
Oh, we
it to
got
me.
more of them.
Checkmate.
Oh, it's kind of fun to toss them around like that.
Down with the curtain.
Mark Sermon!
Let me be your blade.
The Fraxidus. It's them again.
They've set traps all around the luminous shore. They must have anticipated your arrival.
Oh, I'm gonna go grab that bell real quick. I don't know what they do yet, but honestly, they might be useful for later, so you know what? My RPG senses are telling me, grab it. Oh god. I was invisible, could not see if I was falling or not.
Leave it to me.
Okay, well, that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing.
Administering first aid.
One with the sounds.
Shape the shapeless.
Oh, these guys are pretty annoying.
Synchronization.
Oh, they're immune to that too, huh?
Leave it to me. Embracing change.
Oh my god. You know, go ahead and just tumble. Doing me a favor by falling, buddy. Thank you for your sacrifice.
Down with the curtain.
I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of like the ultimate edgelord power, I swear. The question is, how on earth do I get to that? No. Just for the time being, let me see.
I'll save the day.
Yes, you will.
Let's reach farther destinations together.
Okay, back down we go.
Against the wind.
Oh, isn't that? Oh, come on.
The entrance is sealed.
It's the photon barrier, another invention from the court of Savante. Specific steps must be followed to undo the barrier. Rover, I'll guide you. Use long-range weapons on the photon vaults to cut off its energy.
Oh, so literally, I actually have to use, I need... Do I have any other gunslinger? Oh, nah. I guess I'm just gonna have to use
You
a
can
Chishia
count
for a
on
while.
me.
Once we've reached the cave's end, we'll enter the domain of Mount Firmament. Proceed with caution.
Sorry, buddy. It's you or me, buddy, and it's not gonna be me. I know, that's pretty messed up. Poor little rabbit. Hey, look, it's another poor little rabbit. Oh, never mind. He got saved by the cutscene.
So it can't hurt me.
Is this the effect of that strange time pattern you mentioned?
Time on Mount Firmament used to simply flow slower than in the outside world. Visitors were safe as long as they remained within the temporal barrier. But what we're seeing now is different. The flow of time has gone haywire. This is what we call temporal disruptions. What was once slow and steady has become chaotic and turbulent. Some areas are frozen in time, while others speed up or slow down unpredictably. No one knows how much they'll age after leaving Mount Firmament, but aging from youth to old age may be a blessing compared to the unknown fate that awaits. Leaving Mount Firmament could turn any mortal to dust in just a moment. Such is the power of time within its walls. These poor creatures, trapped in the temporal disruption, are the most pitiful of all. Their bodies and minds have been ravaged by the chaotic time, leaving them in unimaginable suffering. So, it looks like the Fraxidus did manage to capture our Sentinel, leading to the temporal disruptions we are facing now. I had wished that my theories would turn out wrong. As expected, my terminal isn't working. We can't reach Jinshi. The temporal disruption is preventing it from functioning.
Jinshi.
We can't waste a moment. Jinshi's fate isn't the only one at stake. All the inhabitants of Mount Firmament are in danger. We need to hurry to Hongjian, a town nestled at the heart of Mount Firmament. Jinshi would likely pass through there on her search for the Sentinel.
Is it wrong for me to say there's something awfully beautiful about this? Oh, am I like freezing or something? Like, you see those effects on the side of my screen then?
The temporal disruptions have spared nothing on our way here. Chun-Li, does that mean you're in danger too?
So far, nothing feels out of the ordinary. It seems the Sentinel contained the situation before being fully trapped. But I don't know how long this stability will hold. If I go down, please, don't worry about me. You need only focus on what you have to do.
I'm about to get another piece of the map. Oh, wait a minute. I see a bell on the map. Must collect. Look at that. Oh, it's literally right up there. Thought it was down below. Honestly, a very creative concept here, honestly. Snow plus just frozen time.
What's the matter?
I dreamed of this place.
You dreamed of Hongjian? It sounds like you did dream of this place.
I dreamed of Hongzhen being attacked by TDs.
What you just described closely aligns with the accounts documented in our Grand Library. Over a century ago, a vast horde of tacit discords invaded Huanglong. Hongzhen suffered greatly during that onslaught. Thankfully, the Sentinel descended, manipulating time to erect a protective barrier, keeping those monsters at bay. Rover, perhaps that dream is more than just a dream. It could be a glimpse into your own past, and a guiding light for the future.
That's the Fraxis.
Hongzhen is a pivotal location, linking various parts of Mount Firmament. With the Fraxidus now targeting us, they'll seize any opportunity to intercept our path.
They've laid a trap in Hongzhen.
But every trap has its weak points.
What's this?
Someone has used their resonance ability here, but it feels different from the Fraxidus aggression. It's Jinshi. And it seems like she used it in a dire situation. Could it be related to the people of Hongzhen? The traces lead deeper into the heart of Hongzhen. Let's keep moving. Don't let your guard down.
Some of them got frozen in time, too. Ah, serves them right.
The traces
Fortunately,
end here. Someone fought here against those Fraxidus.
Must be Jinshi. Her trails led to this location. Using her resonance ability too much would only worsen her condition. But she must have had a reason. Was she helping the people of Hongzhen find refuge?
Changli, there are traces here.
They're pointing north. Let's proceed in that direction.
Leave it to me. Endure and defy.
Fire!
One with the sounds.
How dare you! The marks vermin!
Let's just go deal with these goons real quick.
Shadow falls. One with the sounds.
Oh, bring it on! Yeah!
The marks vermin!
Be gone. None shall whisper. Checkmate.
The marks vermin!
Dude, I think you need a doctor is what you're gonna need.
Leave it to me. The traces disappear by the pond.
Rover, We need to keep an eye out for anything unusual.
Oh, bring it on! Coming in hot.
How dare you!
She's not doing a lot of damage, but you know what? It'll work.
Food. I need food.
Few more goons. A couple more goons.
One with the sounds.
Well, so much for that.
You will obey.
Elemental! It's calling.
Transmitting frequency.
Oh, looks like I'm gonna have to get more revival items for, Jishia.
The vase on the stone table seems rather peculiar.
There's something behind the waterfall.
Let's go take a look.
Another photon barrier.
3 photon vaults to break. Rover, use ranged attacks.
Okay, I can still use this. Okay, this clearly isn't gonna work. Alright, let's see. What other ranged unit do I have? I'll have to revive
Why
Shia
hesitate
later.
if you know what you want?
Another day, another heroic me.
So let's see, who let's see. Sword. Gauntlet. Gauntlet. Sword. Oh, more swords. There we go. We got a gun user. Got 2, in fact. Wait a minute, what was the character's name again? Oh yeah, Alto. Yeah, let's look at
Make this quick. I have experiments underway.
I'm gonna level him up real quick. Just auto select.
My thoughts feel sharper now. Wait, that could be an interesting concept. I should jot it down.
Yeah, send him, but for now this will work. Let's give him some discord, so let's see. What does he want? 4 cost suggest. Crit rate and crit damage. Do I got any of that? Yep. Let's see. Crit rate, crit damage kind of thing. We got any more crit rate, crit damage? I do not. Not at least available for him. Fusion damage. I think I got a few fusion damage ones. Could work. Fusion damage bonus again. Stick with 1 cost now and just need to get him some attack. Let's get him some very generic stuff to hopefully help him out. Okay, that doesn't. Here we go. And we got this pistol. That'll work for now.
As always, I'm the one you need. I really can't win with you, can I? Let's just get this done.
You two, halt!
Hold on.
Lady Xingyi.
Relax, they're our honored guests. No need to be tense. In a single day, we've greeted both the Magistrate of Jinzhou and her trusted counselor in Hongzhen. I can only assume something significant happened. It's been a while, Changli.
I heard you step down from your position and move to the countryside. And now here we are, meeting again after all this time, in such unfortunate circumstances.
For years, I lived secluded, no longer concerning myself with the matters beyond Hongzhen. But the current situation in Jinzhou is volatile. It has reunited us in an unpredictable moment. And you, young sir? What shall I call you?
Meriton.
My name is Xingyi. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Please follow me this way. It's not safe to talk here.
Resonance, okay. Local food. You there, young man. I actually have more important things to do. Don't let an old man like me, hold you back. Go and accomplish your tasks and purpose. What makes you think so? My eyes may be old and blurry, but my mind is sharp as ever. I've lived my whole life in Mount Firmament, but people are all the same no matter where you go. Our actions reveal our true character. And now, at this crucial turning point for Mount Firmament, your arrival, yes, it is no mere coincidence. In these troubled times, you may hold the key to bring about much-needed change. Sorry, I was trying to do an impression there.
I believe you are here for Magistrate Jin Shi. The Magistrate left Hongzhen about 15 minutes ago. She should be at the Truth Seeker's Pass now.
The Truth Seeker's Pass?
That's what they call it in Hongzhen. You might know it better as the ruins of a Court of Savante facility.
What is Jinshi doing there?
Lady Xingyi, please elaborate.
Madam Magistrate, are you...
I'm fine. How's the situation? Have we evacuated all the civilians?
Yes. Remaining civilians have been counted and escorted to safety.
Good. These hidden chambers should provide some much-needed shelter for them to rest a little. Despite being the Sentinel's appointed Resonator, I haven't been able to sense its presence for some time now. I can feel my resonance ability waning, and I get my power from the Sentinel. This can only mean one thing. The Sentinel's condition is getting worse. Lady Xingyi, I need to know where the Sentinel was last seen. I can only fix the temporal disruption within a confined radius. It's already pushing my limits to keep this small pocket of space secure. Mount Firmament is in serious trouble, and we can't waste any more time. We need our Sentinel to stabilize the time flow.
The Sentinel was last seen flying towards Mianlung Chamber, where it would normally rest. The Fraxidus likely swarmed it soon after. But little did they know, we had a defense system in place, built with the help of the court of Savante. It was reactivated as soon as our Sentinel made it back inside. This mechanism has allowed us to locate their troops, and we've already eliminated some of them outside the Mianlung Chamber. To get inside Mianlung Chamber, we have to find the cipher key in Truth Seeker's Pass and unseal it with the Keyforge.
Understood. I will go bring back the cipher key.
You are injured. Please, rest and leave it to me.
The Fraxidus will most likely attack this place once I leave. You must stay here and guard it. I implore you, Xingyi. Help me keep our people safe.
Yes, I will, Madam Magistrate.
Before I headed to Mount Firmament, the Fraxidus revealed a prophecy from our Sentinel. A fateful clash between the Sentinel and myself that would shape the fate of our city. I never intended to believe their baseless claims, but I was not surprised to hear it. The Sentinel had told me long ago that there would come a day when I surpass it in power. A day when the humans of Jinzhou take control of their own destiny. Once we save the Sentinel from danger, I intend to have a serious conversation with it about this prophecy.
And then she left.
There's still one thing that doesn't add up. How did the Fraxidus kidnap our Sentinel? The Mianlong Chamber was once renovated by the court of Savante. Do you think their research could be involved somehow?
I'll look into what you said. But once we have the cipher key, the Mianlung Chamber will be left vulnerable to the Fraxidus' potential retaliation.
We must keep them at bay. Rover and I are headed to the Truth Seeker's Pass to meet up with Jingxi. We'll distract the Fraxidus' main forces, giving you an opportunity to stage your ambush.
And the locals will handle the rest. I will send some men to open up the side exit for you. Head south and keep walking a couple of minutes, and you will see the Truth Seekers Pass downstream.
Thank you, Lady Xingyi. Please, leave it to us.
In this place she was born, and in this place she returns. Our magistrate's fate is bound to Mount Firmament.
Oh, jeez. Story's getting interesting.
Conception.
Did Xing-Yi and Jin-Shi know each other?
Jin-Shi was chosen as a baby for her resonance ability and raised in City Hall to become the Sentinel's appointed Resonator. All the government workers there helped care for and teach her at some point, including Lady Xing-Yi. She grew up with immense responsibilities. Age. Thinking back, Jin-Shi was only a teenage girl when she became the magistrate. She has been burdened with unimaginable weight that most cannot fathom.
Where's this bell at? So I'm heading it that way. Man, I'm getting some dragon spine vibes from this place, you know that? Though, kind of, in a good way. Not getting annoying freezing damage. There's no info there.
I assume this is the Truth Seeker's Pass Xing-Yi mentioned.
Yes. This should be another chronosorter. It should work in similar ways with the one we saw near the luminous shore. The entrance is built on that cliff, and it's been blocked. We will need to break the 3 photon vaults with ranged attacks first.
What is it, Chun-Li?
Nothing. I was wondering, how did the Court of Savante create such an advanced mechanism using the Sentinel's power? Mortals aren't supposed to be able to comprehend it. I've never heard of any human civilization having the ability to manipulate time. Unless the Sentinel willingly taught them. But why? We need to focus on items related to the Court of Savante in Truth Seeker's Pass. Maybe we can find some clues there.
I kind of feel like we already know the answer to that one. Okay, so what do I want to do? Okay, I see. So I have to, make them one by
One of the photon vaults always ends up blocked off. It can't seem to break.
Yep, I already figured that one out, Chun-Li.
3 of them at once. Perhaps we'll need to use the chrono sorter. One of the photon vaults always ends up blocked off. We can't seem to break 3 of them at once. Perhaps we'll need to use the chrono sorter.
Okay, that's going back.
Good.
in time.
Did you see the tacitite fulminate on that cliff? Perhaps we can create an opening in this disk with an explosion.
Alright, let's see what it's supposed to do. Also, geez Louise.
Nice view.
Oh, it's one of these. Oh, come on. Jeez, if you ever saw a scientist acting like a ninja, honestly, you might want to question what world you're in.
Nice view.
Interesting. Okay, I think I can
It worked. The opening fits right onto the middle photon vault.
Rover, now we can hit the 3 photon vaults simultaneously. The blockade has been lifted. Let's go in.
Man, a little bit
Cherish
more
every gain.
Wait, what? Guess there's a waypoint underground for me to get.
Why are there tacit discords here? No. These monsters, they don't look like the usual tacit discords.
These also look like the works of the court of Sentinel. They create these simulated holograms to protect this place?
Checkmate. None shall whisper.
Best edgelord ultimate ever.
One with the sounds.
Fury boils! Inferno! Let's do this another way.
Shadow fall. One with the sounds. Down with the curtain. Be gone.
Fury boils! Darn it. Silence!
Nowhere to hide. That thing up ahead. Is it another mechanism?
Flare crest and flare stone. Each fire flare crest corresponds to one flare stone. Can be extinguished by approaching and activating the corresponding flare stones.
It seems to have unlocked after we got rid of those holograms. Let's go and have a look.
2 to go.
The glowing patterns on that gate. It's a flare crest.
Did the Court of Savante build this too?
Yes. The flare crests have a complex structure, but they can be deciphered with patience. See how each star represents a flare stone? That mechanism we accidentally solved earlier should be one of them.
That's why the corresponding star is dimmed.
Yes. We still need the other 2 flare stones to open it. Wait. The blood and scales here. It's Jinshi.
Jinshi was injured?
She is likely teetering on the edge of overclocking now. We are running out of time.
Then we better pick up the pace.
Decades have passed, but those researchers' presence still lingers in this place.
I'm not gonna read all that, but you guys can read that in the VOD if you do go to watch it later. Fair amount to scroll through, good lord. Okay, that's the end.
The Sentinel's situation is worse than we thought. It had already sustained severe injuries when it descended upon Mount Firmament. With one of the temporal programs lost, it no longer had the power to restore time. Instead, it could only stop and rewind it.
So the Sentinel protected Hongjin with its power, but it couldn't return things back to normal.
It would seem so. According to their theories, the Sentinel's injury would worsen over time, and if the Sentinel perishes, the temporal disruptions will spiral out of control, engulfing all of Jinzhou. So the Fraxidus just added a pinch of salt to the already gaping wounds on Mount Firmament.
Is there any way to cure the Sentinel?
There's nothing we can do. At least that's what it says in these records. Only the Mianlong Chamber can provide temporary relief for the Sentinel, but it won't heal it completely. In the end, the Sentinel and a peculiar visitor who is immune to time disruptions would have to come up with a last resort.
The Chronosorters.
The Sentinel couldn't be fixed, so they decided to replicate its power onto a Resonator through induced resonance. Their experiments resulted in the first Chronosorter, a man-made resonance object.
So it worked?
No. A Chronosorter can only rewind time within a narrow range. It's no match for the Sentinel's immense power.
If objects didn't work, then what if it was a person? Jinshi.
We are getting closer and closer to the truth. 2 more flare stones left. Everything aside, first we must find Jinshi.
Wind, guide me. Leave it to me. One with the sounds. None shall whisper.
Fury boils! Burn!
Be gone.
Are those ice cube passive discords?
One with the sounds.
Okay, they are really annoying.
Leave me alone. Let's do this another way.
Oh, got rid of them all. Clang bang.
Remnants of the past.
Another chronosorter. The second flare stone should be behind this gate. Let's restore the collapsed gate with this chronosorter.
Yep. Wait, what is that? Let's see what that is. Let's see what this is real quick. Charge clang bang. Transform into. You transform into leap, and you let's see, transform into clang bang, and use the leap device to launch yourself at the ice walls to break through them. Transform into it, jump and then launch a plunging attack to break through the ice caps.
So it turned you into a clang bang. Please use the leap device to eject yourself and crash through that ice wall.
This is kind of funny. Cannonball!
Another chronosorter. Let's give it a try. The stone slates have formed a path. Now we can bring the tacitite fulminate across the water.
Not gonna lie, that was kind of funny. Okay, what do I want to do with the tacitite fulminate? Clara7686, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight, or today? Oh, good evening
This
to you.
hidden area may allow us to reach that photon vault.
Ooh, fancy. I'm doing alright. Just playing some Wua. We're basically on Mount Firmament at the moment. Or, should I say inside of it?
There is still another photon vault to break. We can't reach it from here. We may need to look around for a better vantage point.
Oh, let's play with the wolf.
Burn to ashes! Burn! Let's do this another way.
Be gone. show begins.
Watch this. Ultimate Edgelord, ultimate.
None shall whisper.
Oh my god, I'm definitely... This is definitely one of my favorite elements to use, freaking Havoc. No, I do play a variety of games. You can check down below in the About section. I've played quite a few games. You can also check my schedule for what I've been playing this week and what I'll be playing tomorrow. I believe tomorrow is supposed to be Warframe. Also gotta do some of this. Nope. I don't know if I can do something with this. Also, if you're wondering about the name, it's pronounced Viriton Arcanaya. Or you can just call me Viriton. Believe me, my name's already confused a fair amount of people, but you know what? It's unique, and eventually you'll come to you'll come to be able to say it pretty easily and remember it. And thank you again for that follow. I do appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the stream.
One last flare stone to go. There's a carrier lift nearby. Perhaps the flare stone is on the floor beneath us. We should be able to find Jinshi soon.
Yep. Oh, ice pile. Wow, on freaking Genshin, I would have to just get something, melt the stuff on freaking the Dragon Spine. I could just break it here. That's a plus. Kidding. Operate. Upper tier or lower tier? Let's start with upper.
Something about the carrier lift seems stuck.
Okay, how about lower tier? Lower tier it is. Ooh. Really like sound effects like that. Like, if you listen, it sounds like you're actually walking on metal, which is actually kind of really nice. There's only a very small amount of games that I've ever played that actually have that kind of detail in them, and that's actually really fucking nice to hear. Oh, is there another bell around here? Nothing to grab there. Nothing to grab here. Above? Nope. Sure, go ahead. Just as long as it follows the rules of my chat.
Nice view.
I've already dealt with a fair amount of rule breakers. Not exactly fun to deal with, you know what I mean? See this? I'll grab that. Wow, looks like quite the party here. Let's check out what's over here first. I think I took a little fall damage there. You guys can read this in the VOD if you want. I'm not gonna read all of it. Okay, that's all of it.
Is that so?
What does it say? Like,
So
seriously, what does
this
it say?
file confirms that the chronosorters are artificial resonance objects. They activate when hit with a strong impact to create the corresponding resonance effects. And this also answers my previous question. The chronosorters rewind time through resonating with the Sentinel.
That sounds really powerful.
No, it was nowhere near enough. The chronosorters shut down once they are removed from the Sentinel's range or the abnormal time flow on Mount Firmament. Plus, as artificial resonance objects, their capacity is limited. According to the Court of Savante researchers, there was a hypothesis that could potentially make them more powerful, the Second Resonance Awakening hypothesis, which states the collision between two resonating frequencies might cause a Second Resonance Awakening.
That prophecy. A destined fight between Jinshi and the Sentinel.
Yes. That fight has to happen to trigger a Second Resonance Awakening for Jinshi, so she may exert even stronger resonance abilities, ones that allow her to restore the flow of time.
Did the Court of Savante's research succeed?
Countless chronosorters were made to collide with the Sentinel's frequencies, but they were no match. All the machines turned to dust.
Without exception?
One chronosorter briefly showed the power to restore time before breaking apart. This proved that a second awakening can indeed improve resonance ability. The research log mentioned that all chronosorters were working in an overdrive mode. It's similar to how human resonators experience overclocking, they wrote.
What is overclocking?
Overclocking happens when a resonator overexerts their ability. And this researcher who wrote this suggests that it might be the key to triggering a second awakening.
It doesn't sound like a good thing.
No, it's not. Exhausting oneself will only result in destruction. In addition, I noticed another detail in these records. The chronosorters required manual control, while the Sentinel Jue appeared to be under someone else's command. In the only incident of success, just as the chronosorter was about to break down, that peculiar visitor gave an order to the Sentinel. And the Sentinel successfully transferred some kind of energy to the chronosorter thanks to that order.
Overclocking. The chronosaur almost broke down. Energy transmission.
Rover, do you have an idea?
Oh, give me a sec, guys. Okay, there we go. Yeah, don't appreciate art scammers here. Nor any blatant advertisements without permission.
Jinchi.
You.
Don't worry. Rover is special. The temporal disruption can't hurt him.
But, Changli, you're...
Shh.
I gave my word to be your pawn, and I intend to keep it. As your teacher and courtier, it is only right for me to do so. And let's not forget, without me playing the Wayfinder for Rover, we wouldn't even have him here. Rover has a strong connection to this place. You need his help to resolve Mount Firmament's crisis.
But we already owe Rover a lot.
I don't mind helping you again.
Thank you, Rover. Thank you. Rover, I will do everything I can to rescue the Sentinel as soon as possible. And we can finally talk to it in person. It will surely have the answers you want.
Let's cut to the chase. What did you find in Truthseeker's past, Jinchi?
According to the Court of Savante's records, the Sentinel was already injured upon its arrival at Mount Firmament. As time passed and its condition worsened, the flow of time became unstable here, causing temporal disruptions that could potentially threaten Jinzhou. Only the Sentinel's appointed Resonator can restore its temporal mandate. Their records indicate a solution. To reverse the rapid aging effect from temporal disruptions, I must deliberately collide with the Sentinel's resonance power during combat, triggering my second resonance awakening. That will enhance my power beyond its limits.
Let's say you can achieve all that, but Jinchi, do you understand what is at stake for yourself?
I understand. I share a resonance connection with Jue, but I never took the time to truly get to know it. I've been blind to its suffering for so long. Sentinel Jue has been guiding us since the city's founding with its wise words and well-crafted decisions. The temporal disruptions we face are just a side effect of its efforts to protect local people. Without the Sentinel blocking out tacit discords through its time manipulation power, Jinzhou would be a barren wasteland today.
So what do you plan to do, Jinchi? If the Sentinel's condition is indeed incurable, Nobody knows how far the temporal disruptions will continue to spread. Today it's Mount Firmament, but tomorrow it could be all of Jinzhou.
I will. If it truly comes down to that, I'll fulfill Jue's prophecy myself. It's the only way to save Mount Firmament, protect Jinzhou, and help the Sentinel.
Have you thought about the consequences, Jinshi? Trying to trigger a second awakening by fighting the Sentinel, it could make you overclock at any moment. We both know what that means. You could lose your mind forever, or even disintegrate into dust. You don't want to end up like those chronosorters, shredded under immense pressure. On top of that, do you honestly believe you can fight in your current condition? I can see right through your facade, Jinshi. You're essentially committing suicide at this point.
You're one to talk, my teacher. I learned from the best. When have you ever backed down from risking your life for what you believe in?
Oh? I don't remember ever teaching you that. We all die eventually, but we need to stay alive as long as we can to achieve more. Jinshi, you must live and inherit the Sentinel's power. Then you can save and protect these people for years to come.
Changli,
Jinshi, I don't intend to stop you. I know you've made up your mind. That's why I brought Rover here. You may have already guessed it. Rover is indeed the hero who fought by our Sentinel's side during Jinzhou's early days. He is also the mysterious visitor spoken of in tales about Mount Firmament. All evidence we've gathered points to this being true. If anyone can help us with the situation at Mount Firmament, it must be Rover.
I don't remember anything, but I can fight.
thank you, my teacher. Jingshi will keep your words in mind.
Lastly, we still don't know for sure how the Fraxidus is keeping our Sentinel trapped. This will determine if you can actually meet it face to face. Yes, it could be any of these scenarios. Lady Xingyi is already on the case. We should get an answer soon. The cipher key should be inside the stone chamber, behind its entrance gate. There is one more flare stone to work out. Let's get moving. Look, our last target, on those floating floor tiles. We need a way to restore them. It worked. The court of Savante set many traps here. They must have worked hard to protect Mianlong Chamber.
It's a trap! Watch out!
Fine harmony.
Feathers incinerate.
Take 4.
Take 4. Sacred light. Take flight. Take 4. Thus it ends.
Together we vanish. Take 4.
I'm done with all 3 flare stones.
Good. Let's head back to the entrance. We should be able to access the cipher key now.
What a nuisance.
Endure and defy. I must not falter.
It works at least. The quality. Never mind.
Remnants of the past.
Nice view. Better than nothing. Nice view. Nice view.
The Skylark's song is about to sound.
The cipher key.
Rover, take good care of the cipher key. I'm leaving the rest to you and Jinji. Please don't forget, I am your wayfinder. I journeyed with you into the mountains to ensure you meet up with Jinshi. From this point onward, I will be counting on you both to go and confront the Sentinel. This is all I can do for you. I'm here to guide, not intervene. The path is yours to choose. Not to mention, the Fraxidus has been pestering us non-stop. You'll need someone to keep them at bay. Yes, they've been constantly watching you, interested in your every move. They can never seem to take their eyes off of you. By all means, please carry on without me. As for myself, I have a more fitting location to make my contributions from. Oh, speak of the devils. How rude. This is not how we greet people here. Allow me to demonstrate the proper etiquette.
Chun-Li.
Those artificers are nothing to worry about. Don't worry. Chang-Li has her plans. I don't believe we will run into more ambushes on the way.
Leave it to me. One with the sounds.
I can't take it.
Keep it together.
Embracing change. Commence healing. Ha! Rejuvenating snow.
Shadow follows. Down with the curtain.
Let me be your blade. Storm, hear my command!
Cherish every gain.
Conception.
Leave it to me. Endure and defy. One with the sounds. Down with the curtain.
Synchronization.
Embracing change.
Nowhere to hide. One with the sounds. Checkmate. Shadow descends.
Let me be your blade. Synchronization.
Remnants of the past.
Madam Magistrate, she's back! I must go tell Lady Xingyi!
The Mianlung chamber is open now. You can proceed inside. Before you go, there's something important I need to tell you. Changli was right. They used the Court of Cervantes' research to trap our Sentinel in its resting chamber. They used the Chronosorters. Our captured artificer revealed that the Fraxidus sent a death squad to invade Mount Firmament. They had a twofold plan. First, to place the Chronosorter in the Mianlung chamber while it was still operational. And second, to lure the Sentinel back to Mount Firmament. Although their death squad was no match for the Sentinel, by forcing its hand, the powerful resonance ability of the Sentinel would clash with the energy of the Chronosorter. This would ultimately cause harm to itself. What if the Fraxidus modified those Chronosorters? A whole bunch of them, pushed to their limits, all working together to deliver one massive blow. But not even that was enough to take down the Sentinel. After the first hit, they set up modified flare crests in the Mianlung chamber to form a special force field along with those Chronosorters. It prevented the Sentinel from replenishing energy, and eventually restricted its movement and perception.
So, we must free the Sentinel from that force field first.
It would be a task more complicated than it sounds. The people of Hongzhen have lived with the Sentinel for generations. We can usually tell if it's in good shape or not. But now, the Fraxidus want to capture the Sentinel. They won't just stop at Mount Firmament. Madam Magistrate, I'm sure you didn't come here just for the Sentinel. Please tell us what you know, Madam Magistrate.
Yes. I will tell you everything.
So the Sentinel is actually injured. And it's been getting worse. The Fraxidus attacked while it hasn't healed yet. Their plans are devious as always. Madam Magistrate, you've already laid out this plan so far. It's always a challenge to decipher the Sentinel's intentions. But there were many theories about it in City Hall at the time. I couldn't fathom why it went through such great lengths to retrieve you from Mount Firmament and raise you within our walls. But now that I reflect on it, perhaps the Sentinel saw in you the potential to one day restore the temporal program and ensure the survival of Jinzhou's inhabitants. I just never thought you'd be willing to follow through with that prophecy.
It was here on this very mountain that I first encountered the Sentinel. Back then, I was too young to remember anything. Even the image of Mount Firmament has slipped from my mind. But this time, as soon as I stood at the base of Mount Firmament, I felt a wave of recognition wash over me. Memories long buried resurfaced with sudden clarity. Lady Xingyi, I was born with my life, my everything connected to our Sentinel. But my duty as its appointed Resonator is not the only reason for my decision. I'm following the heart of my younger self before I became Jinshi. The girl who used to laugh with pure joy as she felt the snow from Mount Firmament on her face. I am a seed born on Mount Firmament, carried by the wind to every corner of Jinzhou. But now, I've returned to my place of origin. It's time for me to take root and grow into something greater.
No matter what happens or what choices you make, please remember, the people of Hongzhen will always have your back. Mount Firmament has been stagnant for eternity. Perhaps a sudden crack of lightning is what we need to break through the fog of uncertainty that has lingered over us for far too long. Once you pass through Hongzhen, keep your eyes open for a cave on the northern cliff. That will lead you to a shortcut towards Mianlun Chamber. The place is directly under Mount Firmament's iconic loom-shaped cliff. I wish you two the best of luck.
I'll do that. Oh, through here, okay. Honestly, gotta say, I like all the secret doors. Jinzhou's definitely got,
Jinshi, so far, everything we know about the Sentinel is still just speculation.
You were right. But my weakening resonance ability and my connection to the Sentinel leave me no choice but to explore these theories. Whether it's fact or fiction, truth or a lie, I have to confront the Sentinel and see for myself.
oh god dang, that's some resolve. Anyway, I was gonna say, I just like the freaking, hidden doors, because it just gives this sense of mystery to it, which is really cool. Even some tacit discords are frozen in place. Oh, wait.
Dragging me out of my lab for this. You better have a good reason.
Yes, to shoot a bell out of a freaking tree. And he's gonna be like, really? You need my help for that? Simpletons. At least that's the way I think he would.
Let's
basically
reach
say
farther
so.
destinations together.
At least I think that's what he would say anyway. Or
The
think.
Mian chamber should be deep in the cave. Let's go.
Remnants of the past. Huh. Leave it to me. Shadow descends. One with the sounds. Down with the curtain.
Serenade! Synchronization. Storm, hear my command!
Be gone.
I just like juggling you guys around.
One with the sounds. An unexpected discovery.
Cool.
Conception. Administering first aid.
Leave it to me. One with the sounds. None shall whisper.
Let me be your blade. Synchronization. Hi.
Nowhere to hide.
Embracing change. Endless reverberation.
Endure and defy. One with the sounds. You will obey.
On one of those.
Cherish every gain.
Oh, this will be fun.
Embracing change.
One with the sounds.
Let me be your blade. Synchronization. Shape the shapeless. Serenade.
There's nowhere to hide.
Ow, I
Down
am
with the
taking a
curtain.
lot of damage.
Embracing change.
No. Oh, come on.
Verity shines. Transmitting frequency.
Keep it together.
Let me be your blade. Synchronization.
None shall whisper.
Storm, hear my command.
Embracing change.
Endure and defy.
Let me be your blade. Tempest, precipitance, synchronization.
I was thinking of taking out some of these little guys first. Keep them from shooting at me while I'm fighting this big guy.
You will obey. sounds.
Tanking so much shit.
I can't take it. Synchronization.
Last chance.
Jeez. Chasm Guardian, more like Abyss Guardian.
Rejuvenating snow.
Jeez Louise.
An unexpected discovery.
I feel like I'm owed more than 10. Like, for real. Ow. There's one right there. Is that a bell in there? Still no idea what the hell I even do with those.
This must be the Mianlong chamber. We should now help the Sentinel break free from the Flare Crest spines.
The water surface isn't moving at all.
Chronosorters nearby may have frozen this body of water in time. Or it could have been caused by the temporal disruptions here. Either way, we can use it to our advantage. We can walk over the water now. We are too far away to see what's going on inside. Let's go. I still need more information to determine what we should do next.
Oh, you could say this is kind of biblical.
Leave it to me. One with the sounds.
Let me be your blade. Synchronization. Let the winds roar.
None shall whisper. Shadow follows.
Cherish every gain.
Lava? Lava? Lava larva. What the heck is it doing in a place full of water then? Nice.
I can feel the Sentinel's presence inside, but it's not responding. The Flare Crest. The Sentinel is telling us we need to find the 3 flare stones corresponding to the Flare Crest. Then we will be able to lift the confinement set by the Fraxidus.
But I'm not seeing any flare stones. Or any kind of entrance to another chamber.
There
seems to be something underwater. Let's start with a chrono sorter here.
The water level has dropped. It's the flare stone. On that rock.
Let's go retrieve it.
As always, I'm the one you need. I really can't win with you, can I? Let's just get this done. Nice view.
The flare stone is right here, but we have to open this photon barrier first.
This barrier will break down once the corresponding photon vaults are destroyed. One of the photon vaults is in there.
As you wish. Let's do this another way.
We need to find a way to destroy the spikes with the corroder's help. Same as last time. Let's locate the photon vault first.
Embracing change.
Down with the curtain. Be gone. One with the sounds.
Fury boils! Burn! What a clinger.
Shadow follows.
Leave it to me. One with the sounds.
Inferno! Let's do this another way. Burn to ashes!
You will obey.
One more time. No hesitation. One with the sounds. No hesitation. Show begins. One with the sounds.
Checkmate. Shadow follows.
Fury boils!
Embracing change. Verity shines.
Nowhere to hide.
None shall whisper.
One with the sounds.
Checkmate.
Keep it together.
Fury boils! Burn! Let's do this another way. Feel my wrath!
Leave it to me. Transmitting frequency. Embracing change.
Shadow descends. You will obey.
One with the sounds.
Endure and defy. Shadow follows.
One with the sounds.
Leave it to me. Rejuvenating snow.
Nowhere to hide. None shall whisper. No hesitation.
Once, tacit discords terrorized the land.
The region of Jinzhou was under siege. A mother and her newborn child were hiding in ruins, trying to avoid the deadly creatures. They weren't safe for long, as the tacit discord found them. The mother sacrificed herself to protect her child. But with her gone, it was difficult for the newborn to survive. In a couple of minutes, its loud cries gradually died out. Fortunately, the newborn's cries echoed through the forest, with a unique resonance that reached the ears of the mighty Sentinel. With a burst of energy, our Sentinel dispelled the surrounding evils. But sadly, it was too late. That night, Mount Firmament shook with the roars of a lull, and dark clouds gathered. The Sentinel returned with a dead infant in its embrace. As if by magic, somber clouds parted, and shooting stars lit up the sky. With Mount Firmament's unique flow of time, the Sentinel brought the deceased infant back to life. The resurrected infant became known as the
Sentinel's appointed Resonator, and went on to become the Magistrate of Jinzhou.
The deceased infant here. Is it?
Yes, it's me. I've lived in Jinzhou my whole life, and never ventured into Hongzhen. Yet even I know of the legend. To me, Jue is more than just our sentinel, or a revered divine being. It raised me and saved me from certain death. I've been thinking about it on our way here. If the Sentinel predicted our fight, why would it even bother saving me in the first place? Now I understand why. Because I am the Sentinel's Resonator. I may not have any extraordinary abilities, but I do possess the temporal program that it accidentally lost. If Jinzhou ever faces a similar time crisis, I might be the only one who can set things right. In our Sentinel's prediction, the battle between us is supposed to happen in the distant future. It had been waiting for an opportunity, a right moment to tell me the truth. That's why it didn't explain. Now may not be the opportunity the Sentinel has been waiting for, but my body cannot hold up much longer. I have to go and face it while I still can, to learn about the truth, or complete our destined battle.
As your friend, I don't want to see you suffer.
Give up my duty? I never thought about it. To be honest, I did doubt myself many times. It was the endless kindness of you, Cheng Li, Xing Yi, and everyone in Jinzhou that gave me the courage to push on. Even Jue's decision to bring me back to life, whether out of pity or not, I am truly grateful. The thought of it warms my heart every time. Jinzhou holds everything that's dear to me. Even without the title of magistrate, I could never leave Jinzhou behind.
But you're in pain.
I'm okay. The pain I'm feeling is nothing compared to those trapped in the temporal disruptions. I must find the Sentinel as soon as possible. We draw from the same source of power. Saving it means saving myself.
Do you have to fight the Sentinel?
If there is truly no other option in the end, then I will have to fight it. I refuse to back down. I will fight. To protect the Sentinel and to defend Jinzhou. One life may be lost, but many will be saved. If it means keeping everyone safe, then I have no regrets giving my own life. But let me make one thing clear. I am not planning on dying yet. I am here to fight for a chance at survival, no matter how slim that chance may be. We're not in a situation where death is our only option, are we?
I trust your decision. I will help you.
Thank you for placing your trust in me. Come to think of it, many good things have happened to me since you arrived in Jinzhou. Thank you, Rover.
I'll go meet the Sentinel with you.
My teacher, Cheng Li, told me it's up to both of us to solve the crisis at Mount Firmament. As I know you have a special connection with our Sentinel, I need your support in this decision. But don't worry, I'm prepared. This isn't about succumbing to destiny. It's about embracing it fully. I am grateful to have you by my side through it all.
Isn't that the same thing? Succumbing and embracing destiny. Also, I realized part of the time I'd just been muted here and there for extended periods of time, so whoops. That's interesting. Completely restores the water.
Done.
2 more to go. Let's look for them nearby.
One last flare stone to go. Leave it to me.
Fury boils! Burn!
Checkmate.
Commence healing. Embracing change.
Be gone. Nowhere to hide. None shall whisper.
The remaining photon vault is hidden behind the fissured ledge.
Fissured ledge. If only there was a tacitite fulminate. Let's look around.
That barrier should go down.
What a nuisance.
One with the sounds.
Fury boils! As you wish! Burn to ashes!
Shadow descends.
One with the sounds. An unexpected discovery.
It's about time. Like they've been waiting for a long time to be free, only to get their butts kicked.
Wind, guide me.
I just need to figure out where the last one is so we can activate it and get this done. It's completely free now. Wow.
Good. Now we can get that flare stone.
First, we must get
I
past
stand ready. Embracing change. Verity shines.
Not bad, huh? Let's do this another way.
Down with the curtain. Shadow follows.
One with the sounds.
Fury boils! Burn! You're no match.
Bad timing.
Oh, this thing.
Such a nuisance.
Tranquility.
Be gone. Nowhere to hide. None shall whisper.
Come on, I was hoping it would be behind the
One
echo.
with the sounds.
That would have been so cool to have. Oh, I asked for an echo and I thought I was seeing it apparently.
Checkmate.
Not the right one.
Fury boils. Inferno.
That. Oh, it's a new one. Arrow Predator.
All set. The Sentinel should be able to break free now.
Yes, I believe so. Let's head back to the Sentinel's place.
Jinshi, it has been quite some time. And greetings, Lord Arbiter. Or should one address you as Rover now? One cannot discern the cause of your arrival. Yet its significance heralds Jinzhou's fateful juncture. Shall a child who has lost their memories take up arms and fight for their fate? Or shall they retreat to their cradle and slumber? The seed of the future shall be sown in this very moment.
What do you mean by Arbiter? What should I do?
Once the situation settles, an explanation shall be provided. For now, one must implore you to simply engage, decide, and observe. Jinshi, your journey has been an arduous one. Aside from aiding one in this predicament, surely there are other inquiries you wish to make.
I cannot bring myself to ask for more. All I seek is the truth. Mount Firmament is in grave danger. Regarding the temporal mandate and your injuries, please do not keep the truth from me any longer.
One understands your concerns. The timing may not be optimal for this disclosure. Yet in the midst of crisis, one must act with expedience. For one will soon perish. One such as this, of immortal nature, is designed to endure for all time. Yet one suffered severe harm in ancient times, and now relies on the Myanlung Chamber for survival. This is not the optimal solution. For a long time, one has had to use this chamber to replenish energy, hoping to delay the inevitable doom. Yet fate cannot be defied. The Fraxidas have conspired against this one. Now, the injury only worsens. The Myanlung Chamber can no longer prolong one's life.
If you die, what will happen to Jinzhou?
Jinzhou. The city of Jinzhou will be no more. Ever since one descended upon Mount Firmament, using the power of temporal mandate to repel tacit discords, time has been in disarray within this location. The fate of Jinzhou was sealed from that moment on. Over the past millennia, one has defied the laws of nature and sustained Jinzhou at the cost of one's own life force. Otherwise, the temporal disruption would wreak havoc not only on Mount Firmament, but on the entire region of Jinzhou. If this were to happen, all life will be engulfed in a chaotic storm of twisted time flow.
What would happen to them?
Jinzhou shall forever remain frozen in time. The past and the future melt into one, rendering life indistinguishable from death. The ceremonial rituals and endless battles persist, intertwining joy and sorrow into an eternal blur. All inhabitants of Jinzhou shall endure this perpetual fate until time itself ceases to exist. It is this one's own doing, and one must put an end to it. In the coming days, one will exert every ounce of strength to freeze the time in Jinzhou at the cost of one's remaining life. In that moment, Jinzhou will fall into stillness, but not perish. In the distant future, the people of Huanglong may discover a method to rescue Jinzhou.
Is there truly nothing else we can do?
This is not the optimal solution, but it suffices as an option.
Please, forgive me, but I cannot do as you say. A decade, a century,
What if nobody comes up with a solution? By that time, the world will have turned its back on this forgotten city. And who would be willing to spend precious resources rescuing a small city in a far-off corner of the world? Jinzhou's fate deserves better than an uncertain future.
Whilst one may not live to witness the future, one can still envision endless possibilities yet to come. In my deduction, this method proves to be the most effective and stable. Magistrate Jinji, as you express doubts, pray tell, how do you propose to solve this issue? The flow of time upon Mount Firmament is in disarray, and it can only be contained through one's utmost effort. If one does not freeze the time now, the situation in Jinzhou shall surely worsen 100-fold, or even 1,000-fold, after one's passing.
You once predicted a destined battle between us. Is it true?
Correct.
I was lost at first, struggling to grasp the prophecy's meaning. Only when I learned of your actions alongside the court of Savante did it all become clear. By clashing two resonating powers, a second resonance awakening can be induced. Through this, I am able to push my resonance ability beyond its limits and invoke the temporal mandate to restore the flow of time. Though I will be forced to raise my blade against you.
Ridiculous! If you clash with my resonance power, even the smallest mistake will result in overclocking and leave you nothing but an empty husk. You are well aware of its excruciating effects. The pain you feel now is but a faint scratch in comparison to its true torment. Moreover, you will be trapped within the fissures of time itself. Your being will be relentlessly shredded and mended day after day, denied any respite for eternity.
But I can restore the errors in the flow of time. Isn't that why you saved me all those years ago? I'm just doing what you've been doing all along. Going against fate to keep Jinzhou safe.
Jinshi, you are given one last opportunity. Let me freeze the time, and I can ensure your safety.
There must be another way. What if I help her? I am here for a reason.
You're only here to witness before the right time arrives. But you are not compelled to remain idle. Should you intervene, we may augment Jinshi's odds of survival by a fraction. Command me to transfer my temporal mandate access to Jinshi at the right moment. The moment of her resonance ability's depletion, when she is teetering on the brink of overclocking and near death. Then we may still save her life. Miss that moment by even the slightest margin, and Jinshi's fate will be sealed.
I will do everything I can to keep Jinshi safe.
I should have died a long time ago. But I was lucky enough to be saved by you, allowing me the chance to see the glittering lights of Jinzhou for myself. You rewinded time to save me. I am responsible. Jinzhou is my home. If it's ever in danger, I will do everything in my power to protect what I hold dear, even at the cost of my own life.
Such a valiant speech. Do you know the weight of this decision?
I understand your concerns. I will reach my second awakening with our destined confrontation, and restore the time flow. Are you willing to bet on me?
Restore the time flow. Pray, from where does this confidence arise? You are my Resonator, but your strength is only a fraction of mine. There is little chance for you to retreat unscathed.
But I can at least win some hope for our people. Even if it costs me my soul, my everything. I cannot die without trying. I may only bear your power for a fleeting moment. It's all I need to secure a better future for Jinzhou, defying all of your predictions, and I can keep you safe. If there is anyone who can face you in a fight, that person has to be your Resonator. I will be your final winning move in this game.
Are you truly ready to challenge a being worshipped by your kind? Will you regret it when you meet your bitter demise?
I will not regret it, no matter what.
Very well, Magistrate of Jinzhou. Come to the summit. Demonstrate your prowess. Show me how you shall be my triumphant ace.
Jeez, shit's getting real.
Lord Arbiter, one is curious about your choice this time. Wherever the tides may take us, you will bear witness to our mind.
Government must be guided by virtue. Chi, do you keep this in mind?
Yes. Virtue must come first. Politics, commerce, it all must serve the people.
From now on, you shall be known as Jinshi, bearing Jinzhou's name as your own. What do you think of this world?
Like... here. Darkness clings. But lights flicker in the gloom.
A guiding light, I'm sure.
That's why they stand out so brightly against the darkness.
This entrance leads to one's Sonorosphere. Magistrate Jinshi, one shall await you there. Rover, this battle is related to the fate of Jinzhou, and only you can open this Sonorosphere. The key to Jinzhou's future lies in your hands.
If I open it, Jinshi is bound to face you in the ultimate battle. The ideal outcome would be for her to absorb your power at the critical moment and restore the time flow without any loss of life. But there's a chance that she could push herself too far and end up dying from overclocking. Though, if I do nothing, you'll use your remaining power to freeze all of Jinzhou in time.
Correct. Now, please let us know your choice.
Rover.
I will open the entrance once you're ready. There will be no turning back.
I understand. I have made up my mind since before I stepped foot on Mount Firmament. Leaving Jinzhou behind fills me with regret. Knowing I may never again bask in its glorious sunshine, or witness the purity of its snowflakes. But that's why I'm here. To ensure that others can still experience the wonders of nature. Our city has a rich history, with generations witnessing endless sunrises and sunsets at the border. Our people have sacrificed their blood and tears to protect Huanglang's safety. They deserve a bright future. I want to protect Jinzhou in my own way. As Jinshi, as a citizen of Jinzhou, and as Jinzhou's magistrate. Let's begin. Negligence on my part.
Oh my lord. This dragon's a level 100.
Fluorescent shadows. Be swift. So be it. Negligence on my... Heaven ordained. Banish all vice. Thawing harmony.
Jeez, I'm not doing very well in this
Worry
fight.
not. I shall lead the way. Sacred light. The sky beckons. Evil be cleansed. Strike fast. The sky beckons. Thus it ends. Take flight. Thunder guide us.
Quite the impressive feat, Magistrate Jinshi. However, you are still a long way from inheriting my power.
I'm trying to dodge these.
Back down now, while you still can.
I've made up my mind, and I will not back down. You once said it's not easy to become a candle of light. But I still want to try. I want to see if I can ignite a spark of hope for Jinzhou.
Jeez. Fucking spam click on my mouse. Whoa.
Lord Arbiter. May this one transfer the temporal mandate to Jinshi. this one has heard your decision.
What do you think of this?
They deserve a bright future.
The transfer has been carried out as you instructed. Jinshi, one shall honor one's promise and restore Jinzhou's future to you and its people.
Take a screenshot real quick. Oh, nope. There. That was kind of crazy.
Jinshi has recovered. One will soon send her back to Jinzhou for recuperation. Please do not worry. With all matters resolved, as per the agreement, it is time for one to address you. One is prepared to answer any inquiries you may have. I am Jue the Sentinel, the guide of Jinzhou's civilization. Everything about Jinzhou has been stored in my mind. You are my arbiter and my former master. In bygone days, I stood by your side as you established Jinzhou City. You tasked me with safeguarding its prosperity.
So why did I lose my memories?
This one begs your pardon, for it is not all-knowing. All my knowledge came from you. One is prepared to answer any inquiries you may have.
Let's ask about the choice and the access.
In the past, one was granted the key to that Sonoro sphere by your hand. You said you planned to participate in history, to make choices and witness the development of civilizations. One had previously requested for permission to transfer the temporal mandate to Jinshi, as that is how one is designed to function. Every ounce of my existence, from life to death, and even the passing on of power is subject to your approval. One is prepared to answer any inquiries you may have.
Let's ask about Jinshi's condition.
Since Jinshi has inherited my power, the temporal programs are now complete. Jinzhou is no longer under threat. Jinshi has fully assumed the mantle of leadership. From this day forth, one shall only offer aid when it is truly needed.
Why didn't you tell Jinshi about it earlier?
This situation has been analyzed before, but the number of variables made reaching a safe conclusion impossible. To accomplish her goal, Jinshi must possess both strength and confidence. Revealing the truth to her earlier would only add to her troubles and not aid in improving her abilities. Today was not the ideal moment for our destined battle to unfold, but the Fraxidus has remarkably escalated its arrival. One is prepared to answer any inquiries you may have.
That's about Hongchen.
The flow of time on Mount Firmament has been restored to its natural pace. But the citizens of Hongzhen must still contend with shortened lifespans should they attempt to depart. Fortunately, with Jinshi's resonance ability, they can stay safe as long as they remain on the mountain. For lack of a better solution, this is the best we can do. Through countless ages, the imposing Mount Firmament stood firm against the storms. But as spring brings thunder and change, one feels a spark of transformation in the air. The people of Hongzhen have a bright future ahead. One that can be steered in the right direction within mere days with proper leadership. One is prepared to answer any inquiries you may have.
I have no other questions.
You're tacit, Mark. There is something unusual.
Abby, wake up. Someone's asking about you.
What? What's wrong? Rover, who's bullying you? Huh? Is it you, big thing? Huh? How dare you? I'm gonna teach you a Wait, pause. I don't think it has any bad intentions. It smells like the unnatural smell I smelled in Jinzhou before.
Oh, about the Sentinel I was looking for.
Oh, so you must be that Sentinel. Hello there, big one. Rover, why didn't you wake me up earlier? I got a feeling I missed out on a lot of fun.
It does feel similar to me. But there is some difference.
Do you know what it is?
This entity is unfamiliar to me. As it resides within your tacit mark, one can only assume you granted it access intentionally.
Then who else can answer my questions?
Lord Arbiter, have you heard of the Black Shores?
The Black Shores. I've heard of them. And honestly, I know some of those people.
The Black Shores is the starting point of your journey in this world. If you have doubts, this one suggests a visit to that island.
I'll keep it in mind.
Worry not. The wuthering waves ebb and flow. They shall send you back to where you belong. One suggests heading back to Hongzhen to reunite with your companions, Lord Arbiter.
Very well.
With Mount Firmament no longer posing a threat, surely Hongzhen will undergo significant changes.
New trophy from the peak. I'm gonna say that was quite a story. Later, it only gets better and better as it goes. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Where's my snowboard? And of course there are fractions here. Let's give them a reason to leave, shall we?
Leave it to me. Shadow descends. One with the sounds.
None shall whisper.
Leave me alone. Burn to ashes! Inferno! Let's do this another way.
One with the sounds.
No hesitation. You will obey.
Fury boils!
It's calling.
An unexpected discovery.
Stump. Oh.
Leave it to me.
Oh boy.
Endure and defy. Shadow follows.
One with the sounds.
Checkmate.
Cherish every gain.
Alright, awesome. One dead goat, two dead goat.
Conception.
Mount Firmament glowed with the sun's light, high above the clouds and snow. Then, suddenly, they vanished, revealing a distant blue sky. And amidst it all stood a white-haired maiden, like a goddess descended from the heavens. With a mere wave of her hand, she brought forth a new season, transforming the streets below. This maiden was none other than the dead infant, now reborn as the magistrate of Jinzhou. When thunder roars in spring's embrace, the sun shall shine upon this place. For only through death and strife can one truly embrace new life.
I see. Doesn't matter. That's not important for our goal. We have the answers we wanted already. With the second resonance awakening, we will tap into powers that rival the Sentinels. Complete control of the artificial resonator awakening process is within reach. And lastly, about that rover. This trip was worth it. We've collected many wonderful notes, haven't we? It's about time. Get moving. Can't let a certain someone wait too long behind bars.
Ooh. Springly. Cool. New quest, Immortal Blades. Talk to Uncle Fu.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Now, where's this bell at this time? I think it's this one.
Nice view.
Interesting. That character gave us a pretty interesting look.
Nice view.
I can't tell if it was a look of spite or a look of familiarity. course, I can't just thread the needle. You know what? I'm shy. And there'll be a lot to do on Mount Firmament later if we decide to do a bunch of grinding. Alright. Let's see. Jinzhou Rising activate. Also a bunch of other quests we could take on later. Let's see. These companion stories, event quests, exploration quests. Side quests. Honestly, I might do more. Honestly, I might do those once we complete all of Jin.
Nice view.
Jinzhou, or at least all the ones within Jinzhou. Come on, come on. That's the phrase I learned from foreign customers. What do you think? What you got for souvenirs, buddy boy? Alright, let's actually get some recipes. Stuffed tofu, lemon braised pork. I know my friend would not like that one. Spicy meat with pavo plums. Purchase this and purchase this. Resonator EXP material. I don't know where there's like this cross-out mark. You guys see that, right? On the map. Anyway. Synthesizer. Pair strings, preserved melodies. Awesome. Got a fair amount of this. Let's see it for 10 though.